going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your man Overtime down here in the basement, coming to you with an open the box / review. So we're going to open these products down here real fast, go over what they are quick. Then I'm going to come back sometime through the week and give you guys a review of what I think. I might even come back later on after using them for an even longer time. But we're going to get into this right away. So this company named FOSPOWER reached out to me on Instagram and asked me if I would be interested in checking out some of their products. So they sent me 3 of their products, 3 of their go-tos that they felt I could really use. So we got an emergency survival rain poncho. We have an emergency weather radio, alert radio, solar powered, crank powered, and also the battery pack. So, or the power block. We're going to go first with the power block because I feel today the first thing everybody worries about is their cell phone. Nobody wants to leave the home without a cell phone. No one wants to be stuck outside with a cell phone with a dead battery. So we're going to talk about this. So I feel this is the first thing that's most important to everybody. So we're going to open it up and check it out. As you see, it's not that small. It says here on the back it weighs only 7 ounces. You see it's right there, a little bit of details. We'll go over that as we open it up. Let's open it up first and get it out the package. So this is my USB port for charging, I'm sure. So right there, first off the hand, I can note it's really light. Very, very light. Has a carabiner here. You can hook it on your pack. If you like me the way I carry my keys, I keep my keys on my hip with a carabiner. So this is also something you can do when you're in the woods or you're out backpacking, you're hiking, you're camping, whatever it is. You see here, we got a compass. I know where north is in my house. Let's see if it's accurate. Yep, that's right. So you got that. Right, so we got the in and out ports. Let's open it up. So this is where we would charge it on the wall, and this is where USB would go in. Right here, you plug it there to charge your phone, your iPad, whatever it is you're charging with it. Got the battery button here. So if you hit it, you see right there, you got your power. You got 2 lights. I'm not sure exactly how many it is. Have to read the instructions and go through it. Hold it for a little bit. No, there we go. There, you got a light as well. Not sure how bright it'll be when it's dark. We'll have to check that out as well. Hold it, turn it off, or it'll just go off by itself. Alright, hold it for a couple more seconds and it go off. There you go, pretty handy, little deal. So we'll check it out, see the power life and everything on that before I come back and give you a review. Next, we're going to do the emergency radio. Emergency radios, I feel like in my generation, a lot of people younger than me or my age really don't know much about weather radios and don't use them much. You know, I've been places, I've traveled around the world, and you very rarely see these in people's homes of my age or even in homes period these days. But growing up, we had multiple weather radios around the house because my father owned a roofing company. So the biggest thing before he went to the job site is to check to make sure it wasn't going to be raining, it was going to be clear weather, so they can get out and tear the roof off or do whatever. So I grew up listening to a weather radio and the alarms going off saying storms and stuff all the time. So I'm very familiar with the weather radio. But this one here, this is also a flashlight. It has an SOS alarm. It's water resistant, emergency radio access, solar power, and aux music player. So let's go ahead and open up and check it out. So right out the box, you can see it's got the little rubber coating on it. Little antenna to help get you service. Here we got the button, there your light. Okay, so that flashlight is definitely brighter than that as I expected. Got your power button. Boom, little bright LED screen. Let's turn this down. Turn that volume off. That's as low as it can go. But YouTube, don't ban me. I turn the volume down. There you got your tuner. Let's see, select band. You got FM, AM, weather band, and right there, that's your aux cord. So that's pretty cool, man. So that's my SOS alarm and button. That kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for that. And also, like I said, it's crankable. So if you run out of power, it's dark, there's no solar, go ahead and crank it up. You can get your power that way. You got your solar panel on the back. Gonna turn it off. You can also use some AAA batteries down here to keep it going as well. I don't plan on ever using those. I'm not sure what's underneath here. Probably something I don't need to be messing with. Alright, that's pretty cool. We're gonna sit that down and move on to the last one. And the last thing we got is the emergency survival rain ponchos. I don't think I'm gonna get to play with these this week because I don't think any big rainstorms are coming. I hope not, at least. But yeah, so these are made to keep in 90% of your body heat in cold situations. It's windproof, waterproof, and it's supposed to be tear-proof. Reusable and lightweight. It's pretty much one size fit all. So one pack, 3 ounces. So won't add much weight to you, make you uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep in one in a rainstorm. But yeah, there you go. So those are 3 products FOSPOWER sent me. Again, I'm not even sure if I'm saying the name right. They never corrected me. But this is what they sent me. We're going to go ahead and play with it for a little bit. I'll come back in less than a week or so and give you guys a review on what I think. So I'll take the power bank with me as I'm going out in the woods and training and whatnot, and make sure it's charged and see how long the charge holds. And I'll even take this outside into the woods a little bit just to play with it when I'm putting the food plot or doing some land management stuff, and just to see how the reception and how loud it is, if I can hear it. Is it worth? I'll probably drop it a few times, see how it holds up. Oh, also here, I forgot to show you. See this now. Pull it off, pull this tab up. You got the USB, the charging port. And if you go up a little higher over here, the aux. So everybody loves aux cord. Just make sure you don't pass it to the wrong person. Alright guys, with that being said, now the only thing we gotta do is go outside and play with it. I'll come back and give you guys a review soon. Alright, catch us later. Alright guys, so we back out here. Now we outside. We're in the basement before. We took everything out the box. Now I'm actually gonna give you my honest feedback on everything here that you see me take out the box and what I use it for most. So again, we're gonna go back to the battery pack. This thing right here is pretty cool, man. It's fast charging. As you see, I got hooked to my phone now. I just got out the woods this morning and the phone was just a little drained. So I plugged it in just to give it a full charge. I charged it once on the wall. I've had it hooked to my phone quite a few times. And let's see how many bars we still got left. Still got all 4 bars. Fully charged my phone twice. The compass is cool. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep it in my pack or on my hip as I'm in the woods. The one thing I don't like is there is a light on here. There's a light in here. I showed you that when I unboxed it. One, you have to hold the button down super long, like 5 seconds, whatever, get the light on. And 2, it's not the brightest light. So if I was gonna take this in the woods, I would like for it to be a super bright light that can help me see things in front, especially if I'm tracking and my headlamp go out. But when I say headlamp again, like I said, having something like this in my pack and I have a rechargeable headlamp, if my pack or my headlamp was to ever go dead, I can always plug it up and give me an extra charge. So that's it for that. I like it, pretty cool. This is definitely gonna be with me quite often. Next thing we got here is the battery, or the solar power or battery or crank charge radio. Now this thing is actually pretty cool. I would turn on and let you guys hear it right now, but then I get flagged by YouTube, so I ain't gonna do that. Like I said, when it came out, the LED light, the screen is very bright, good to see at night or in daytime. You got the little emergency alarm and the flashlight, you know, that's good. That's SOS, so if I'm stuck in the woods, that I can show you without getting flagged. And if you can see here, it's a little red light right here on it, on the battery, and that's because it's solar power. The solar panel is actually working right now. Even in the lowest of light, this thing was charging. Haven't had to plug in the charger yet. I've only cranked it when we did the review just to show you guys how that worked. Other than that, the battery power, the battery life has been full because it's constantly charging. I'm not really using it at night. I just put it right in front of my window in the house, and even when it was like about dusk, the light was still on because it was charging. So this thing is very helpful. Again, it's got your aux cord. Phones these days, like with newer phones, you can't plug it in there, but I had another phone I could. My son's play phone. You got the USB charging and also the USB-C. And then finally, the rain ponchos. Unfortunately, if you are a hunter and you know you don't trust the weatherman too often, because they swore it was gonna rain actually 3 times this week. And I was hoping I can step outside and try it out. Well, it's actually supposed to be downpouring right now at this moment, so it'll be thunderstorming all day. As you see, it's pretty dry. But other than that, these products are pretty cool. I look for especially this, man. I like, even my son got a kick out of this. I think he just liked the colors. But yeah, I've been using this a lot. And this, as you see, I'm out here in the truck, and the truck is loaded right now for management and putting plots and weed eating and shit. And I've been excuse my language. I've been using this when I'm out there putting in plots or hanging stands, whatever I'm doing, working on my bike, working on my e-bike, and this is just on. And I have a bump box radio and a JBL little Bluetooth speaker. But this thing has definitely won me over. So, with that being said, that's going to wrap up this review. Again, like I said, I didn't want to keep this too long, just to give you guys a breakdown and let you know what these things could be used for and what I'm going to use them for. And with that being said, we're going to sign out as always with love, peace, Afro Grease. Peace.